All right, man. Here we go. Woo! So, man, I just been wanting to start this little fitness vlog when my wife and we just had a baby. She had a baby. I watched. Amazing. Wow. But man, through the process of my wife's pregnancy, I kind of got a little bit of dad bod action, and I've been watching this YouTuber that I really like, and he kind of structures his little fitness vlogs kind of like this, and so every time I watch it, I'm like, man, it would be fun. And so here we are, and maybe I'll never post this, or maybe I'll have 2 subscribers, or I don't care. I'm just doing it because I thought it'd be fun. So anyway, it's 4:40 a.m. Big morning gym guy. I know a lot of people will say, oh, you want to, especially if you're trying to build muscle, oh, you should be trying to get a few meals in before you go. But I love working out in the morning. It gives me the energy for the day. It's not only for building muscle for me. So, and I start work around 7:30, and so it's nice to get the early morning workout in and kind of let it set up my day. So today we got some quads and shoulders. I put quads and shoulders together. My workout split is a little it's not traditional. I don't see a lot of people doing what I do. Not saying that to be cool. I'm just, I don't know. It's a little unique, but basically the idea of my workout split is I do a leg muscle with an upper body muscle every day. So I do quads and shoulders together, and mainly because I feel like shoulders don't take a whole lot of effort, you know? I mean, they're kind of a smaller muscle, I guess. And so, and then quads, obviously I'm trying to, well, not obviously, you don't know me, but man, I'm trying to build them up. They've always been, my upper body's always kind of overpowered my lower body, if we're being honest. So anyway, so I work the quads and the shoulders on the same day. I do hamstrings and back on the same day because my hamstrings, again, are lacking compared to everything else. And my back is a pretty easy muscle for me to grow. I have just always kind of had a good mind-muscle connection with my back. So I do hamstrings with my back because I want to hit the hamstrings hard, and my back doesn't really suffer because I get a good squeeze, and I enjoy it, and there's a variety of different movements that I like. And I've just really enjoyed lately just killing hamstrings too. I've never really trained hamstrings super hard. And then calves and chest, which again is nice because my chest is a muscle group that I need to bring up. I'm usually pretty strong at chest, but I don't think I've stimulated it for growth, you know, as effective as I could have, or as effective as I have for other muscle groups like my back. So, and obviously calves is nice to work with chest because there's small muscle, hardly wears you out hitting them before, and so anyway, yeah, so we're doing some quads and shoulders. Usually I do a variety of different quad exercises like leg extensions. I do some type of squat usually, and I love doing single leg extensions as well because it's not a big difference, but I'm I'm kind of a perfectionist too. So if I'm having different, like if one muscle on one side looks a little bit different or a little bit bigger or whatever than the other side, then I'm like, oh crap, let me do some single leg or some single arm so we can balance those out. So I like doing some single leg quad movements as well. And so yeah, we'll do some of that. I'm kind of nervous to record the workout. I've never really recorded a full workout, but we'll do that. I've done like little stuff for reels on Instagram, but I've never done the whole thing. Try to come a little early so that there'd be less people while I'm trying to practice. And anyway, so yeah, we'll do some quad stuff, and then we'll do some shoulders, which is real just simple. I do some dumbbells, sometimes a cable, probably do like the rear delt machine, you know, the fly machine. So the machine that you could do a pec fly or do a rear delt with. And so anyway, yeah, so let's get it. We'll see if you ever see this.
Hey, young single adults, go after it. Shoot for the stars. You can achieve anything you put your mind to. You have a great example in TJ, and he leads the way.
Kind of busy by the normal dumbbells, so next I just got some raises, so I just do them over here in the corner. I like to go kind of heavy on these, swing a little bit after I warm up, not too much. Probably the next one I had to just do a few 50s and then do a drop set. It's getting kind of heavy. All right. First full workout recorded. Not bad. I was a little scared. Who cares? Good workout, man. It was a good workout. Quads got pumped. As you can see on the on those hack squats, I was putting my feet really low, right? Really low on the platform. And so it was just tons of tension on the quads, and I couldn't even do the 25s, man. I feel like when you put your muscle safely in a vulnerable position where you can really target it, and so that's why I love the leg extension. I don't feel a better pump, honestly, on anything else as much as I have just going nuts on leg extensions. But anyway, I had to take the 25s off, man, because it was so good. Such a good pump on that. And then shoulders, just real simple. I feel like shoulders are a little bit more of a muscle that's easier for me to grow too. So I usually I'll just hit the rear delts for some sets and hit the sides. Like you saw, I went to the corner where it wasn't busy, because I would have felt bad if I was, recording with a bunch of people. I want to do everything I can to not have anyone in the video, because I wouldn't want to be in someone's video either. But someone that is in the video that I'm really excited for you guys to see is my boy Wally. And Wally is one of my favorite humans, man. I met him a couple years ago at the gym. He goes early morning. And the thing about Wally is just, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, how old you are, but Wally he's just a hype man, dude. and he'll hype you up no matter what, and he really hypes you up, and he just has really impacted my life in a positive way. And so I'm gonna put him in the vlog. I told him too, I was like, Wally, I'm nervous about doing my fitness vlog today, my first one, and he just said a bunch of things that was uplifting and inspiring to me. And he always tells me, like, you lift more people. Like, you don't just lift in the gym, you lift people. And that's something that I don't know what compliment hits like that one. I mean, that one hits like crazy, and he always tells me that. Anyway, I think because I think on these I'd like to share the workout, but also maybe just a life tip, something that's helped me out. And one of the things that's helped me out, kind of two things. One is being around people that will hype you up. You know what I mean? People that will have your back, let you know what you're doing good, call you out if you need to make some changes, whatever. And then this part two is you yourself. Like, my biggest advice to my younger self on this topic would be, like, be a hype man. Hype people up. Because you think people are doing good. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we just kind of assume people are doing good, but you never know who might really benefit from some genuine hype, you know? Encouragement. Telling people what they're doing good, you know? Because honestly, I feel like nowadays we don't do that a ton. Usually we just focus on ourselves, which is fine. That's kind of the natural path, the natural man. But I think it's time to just hype people up, man, because we need more positivity. We need, I feel like, less competition and comparison, unless it's going to be beneficial for you somewhat in some way, and more just hyping people up and more encouragement. I think that would make the world a better place. And then when you're hyping people up, and I'm talking genuinely, I'm not talking like, oh my gosh, your shoes. But if that's all you have to hype them up, sure, go ahead. But I'm just saying, when you hype people up, I feel like it makes you so happy. You know, it makes you feel good. And then you walk away from that experience being like, man, maybe they needed that. And even if they didn't need it, I'm glad I was able to encourage them in some way. It was better than not saying anything, and it was better than being negative. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's a good workout. Good reminder from my boy Wally. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from the workout to talk about. I got a mic coming. Well, I'm have stuff to have a mic soon, so I don't have to be all up in the camera talking with my crusty 430 face. But yeah, as far as life goes, teaching today. I just came back to teaching seminary. I've been on paternity leave for a few weeks, and so get to do that. I'm working on some music later, finishing up a song with Uncle Sean that I've been working on, real excited about. It's called, well, I don't know what it's gonna be called, but it's like a Dear God, like it's like a kind of a letter or kind of a prayer. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and man, we'll see if we keep doing these, or maybe it's a one and done, good experience, whatever. And so, yeah, catch you guys next time.